Conscious Guide Team by Sheepdog and Shepherd.
Conscience Guide Team 5.8 Conscience and Human Trafficking. I have to find a new hen house. I ravaged all of the other ones. Hey Shepherd, I'm going to take up a collection from the neighbors. The fox got their hens. It is known as the hidden crime. It involves force, fraud, and coercion. It generates billions of dollars annually and is second only to drug trafficking as the most profitable transnational crime. I am referring to human trafficking. Human traffickers exploit victims for sex, labor, domestic servitude, forced marriage, organ removal, petty theft, and child soldiering. Virtually every country is affected by human trafficking, whether as a country of origin, transit, or destination. Leading to a U.S. presidential election, someone coined the phrase, "It's the economy, stupid." The phrase, however vulgar, compels us to consider whether we have a noble or ignoble global economy. The triad of human trafficking consists of predators, victims, and consumers. The phrase "follow the money" directs our attention to a dark, dirty global economy that seeks only immediate gratification and ignores the lives of those trafficked. If you have been to a major championship sporting event, then you were probably no more than 6 feet from a victim of human trafficking. Strangely enough, 6 feet is the mandated social distance for COVID-19, but I digress. Major championship sporting events provide splendid opportunities for perpetrators to exploit their victims for sex, labor, and petty theft. And, by the way, what about the sports memorabilia sold at these major championship sporting events that may have been produced in a sweatshop? When it comes to human trafficking, denial is not an option. A shepherd by the name of Amos lived 792 to 740 BCE and condemned the people of his day for what we now call human trafficking. Amos accused the people of buying the poor for silver and the needy for a pair of shoes. Human trafficking exposes the seared conscience of humanity. The condemnation leveled by Amos in ancient times remains relevant today. Amos reminded them of their God who called them into a relationship. In this relationship, their God called them to love Him and to love their neighbor. If this love for God and love for neighbor existed today, then it would manifest itself in a human trafficking prevention triad. And that human trafficking prevention triad would consist of lawmakers, law enforcement officers, and ordinary citizens. Lawmakers would pass legislation for human trafficking prevention, and ordinary citizens would alert law enforcement officers to potential victims. What is your conscience urging you to do in response to human trafficking? To which triad do you belong? The human trafficking triad or the human trafficking prevention triad?
Special acknowledgement to our references.
Special thanks to voiceover artists Cynthia and Todd and content consultant Ed.
Thank you for watching our presentation on matters pertaining to conscience. Please subscribe and offer your comments. Produced by Sheepdog and Shepherd, aka M. Gilbert Steiner, author of Short Man of Nuremberg.